I mean, like, okay, but I don't know what happened, but it definitely happened. That was fucking annoying. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, RDR2. You're my hero. Look at jeez. Oh well. That severely pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Swatchbox, how are you? How was your day? I am now capable of playing Mass Effect. I have no idea why the shenanigans that just happened, but they are now fixed. Have the technical difficulties been? Yes, they have. I updated my graphics drivers, and I don't know why that bricked everything, but it did. So I'll have to look at that tomorrow. Anyways, doing alright? Ah, that's good. That was wonderful to hear. I generally don't know, because last time something like that happened, it was an audio thing. There was some sort of audio option that GeForce NVIDIA automatically ticked off for me that was breaking my computer. But frankly, right now, I don't have the time to deal with that. Nor the patience, quite frankly. So I was doing my computer science midterm through the entire day. Was I at Mekos? And there's 4 questions. Questions 1, 2, and 4 I had done in like half an hour. That was no problem. Question 3, however, is just fucking ridiculous, mind you. It's just ridiculous. And I think the professor realized that was a bit much to ask of us. Because I was looking at the schedule for next week. He's just walking us through how to do it. So, I don't know. I essentially wasted like a good 6 hours of my day trying to figure that out to no avail. So thank you. Good old professor. Professor Long, you're my hero. Oh. But now, at the very least, I was here already. We can get to Mass Effect gaming. I'm trying to figure out if I haven't been to one of these areas yet. I don't remember. I'm all flustered from a day of annoying Garbo. Audio, was I here? I don't think I was here. Scanning Altanork revealed something of interest in the debris field. Joker brought the anomaly in close, and a small team was able to retrieve a valuable detritus, including a League of One medallion. Eesh, that's is very annoying. Let me tell you something. I wasted my entire day doing something that I could have just waited until Tuesday to pretty much have the answer written out for me. So I don't know what he was thinking, because the other two is like, oh hey, I can make this program that draws a shape that then draws another shape in itself, getting progressively smaller at least 10 times. It's like, okay, that's like a 10-minute task. And then it was reading a text file and getting the most used words out of that text file and I tested on Alice in Wonderland. And I do believe the number I got that was the largest. I think in Alice in Wonderland they used the 1,638 times. It might have been 1538 though. Kind of ridiculous. Was I here? I wasn't here. And I think the second most used words like and. And the first one was literally as easy as fucking initializing a list and going through it, and queuing every number. I mean, it must be torture to spend all day working on computer science unless I were trying to take a break. Work on computer stuff even more because the stream was being jank, yeah. Like, if it was just like the stream being jank, it would have been like easy as going into OBS and fucking just changing settings. But it had to be my computer. It had to be my graphics drivers.
Only basic life support is running.
And the only reason I updated my graphics drivers was because Red Dead 2. I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 because I haven't played it before, and it asked to update my drivers. I don't know why. Like, the game ran fine. There's some screen tearing that I'll have to figure out, but those drivers just bricked my computer. Like, I blue screened like, I'd say like 10 minutes before. No.
Sounded like footsteps.
Yeah, I blue screened like right before starting the stream the first time, and I didn't think anything of it because I just thought like, oh, I need to restart. But it was a sign that I.
No accident. The whole place could be a trap.
But it was a sign I ignored it.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Polonium rounds.
Finally, some action.
It's been a disaster day too. I was woken up at like 5,
I think we're good, Shepard.
and I fell asleep at around midnight. So today has not been a great thing. I did, however, get a nice sandwich from Subway today, just to balance all the things out. Nice turkey sandwich.
Say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, but it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless.
Definitely not having as bad a day as Jacob, though. Jeez.
Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
There is always tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday. I have a seminar tomorrow for 50 minutes, and I'm doing nothing tomorrow. And that's a promise to myself. I'll figure out what's causing the screen tearing in Red Dead 2, and that is it. Just so I can play Red Dead 2. I have after day. I want a break. You had a sub sandwich today as well? Hell yeah. What kind of sandwich was it? Was it a nice turkey? Was it a club, maybe? Maybe just some ham? My personal favorite kind of sub is a meatball sub
Jacob is showing
with
no signs of
peppercorn
brain activity.
ranch
There's nothing more we can do
on
for
it.
him.
That is
Wouldn't
just
want to be kept alive by machines,
amazing.
So we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though.
some nice
She
like
can't seem to let Jacob
Swiss,
go.
all melted and
Stress is
toasted.
making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines.
But
It'll
that can be a
probably
bit heavy.
easier for everyone if we
So
don't tell her
I decided
until
to
after we
just get a
shut the
turkey
life
today.
support down. Give her a chance.
Just nice spinach, red onion,
Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you?
mayo, mustard, still the peppercorn ranch, because peppercorn ranch goes on all kinds of subs. Can't deny that. And if you haven't tried it yet, I truly recommend putting peppercorn ranch on a sandwich, preferably a sub, because normal sandwich bread just doesn't work with peppercorn ranch.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn
fuck?
the captain.
Well, this is just a sad story, I'm not gonna lie. This guy could use a meatball sub with some peppercorn ranch. I'm not gonna. Oh my god! Oh my god! She. Okay. Jeez, lady. It's been a while since I had a meatball sub, but I always thought they were pretty good. Very filling though. Gotta be careful with how much I eat or I'll get a stomach ache.
That's the last of
The
them.
absolute key I find to avoiding the stomach ache is eat.
Looks like that machine.
Eat your
is keeping
meal,
them
and if you
alive.
don't feel full by the end of it,
I'm
wait
not
like an
seeing any
hour,
brain activity on the readouts.
and then
He's
you'll feel
dead.
full.
This body is just an empty shell.
Because if you eat until you feel full in the moment, an hour later you're going to be dying.
Maybe we should shut the machine down. It's the merciful thing to do.
It's your decision, Shepard. But maybe we should wait until we know more about what's going on before we do anything.
As poor guy's being left, just die. Turn off.
You did the right thing, Shepard.
Yeah, it's a mercy kill, man. This guy is like suffering. Poor man. But back on the topic of meatball subs. I don't really do it anymore just because fuck, half my time I spend during the day up until like, I don't know. Well, now when I say fuck it, I don't want to do anything anymore. Spent on school or something. School or preparing. Got a midterm on Tuesday, but I used to make homemade meatball subs all the time. They were really
Think we're
jank.
good, Shepard.
They were really fucking jank. I just put I used hot dog buns as the the sub bread. Just kind of like, so I cook the meatballs in the sauce. Just fry them in a pan, or like boil them or whatever. Boil them with sauce. Now cook the meatballs, and then I would put them inside of the motherfucking, whatchamacallit, the hot dog buns. On top, I would put like Parmesan or Swiss, and throw it in the oven. It'd be perfect. I am the absolute worst at cooking, for that very reason. Let's see if any of these nerds want to talk to me now. I want to find the cheap ways to cook things. The ways that don't take 3 hours. Come on now. I want to eat, not cook. That's really what I do hate cooking, though. I hate cooking because I'm hungry, and as I'm cooking, I'm smelling all these wonderful smells, and it makes me more hungry, which means I just get angry because I can't eat yet.
Just trying to get a sense of
It's a
where the
horrible
food-
cycle,
Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
and I wish
Time for personal
it didn't
growth,
exist,
Commander.
We'll talk another time.
but my ape brain
Commander?
allows it to continue forever and ever. Oh, those guys. They're sitting at the table all fancy like. And see if any of these people. Rex got a story.
What do you want, Shepard?
Personal
Why did you
inquiry.
become a mercenary?
Yeah.
Lots of reasons.
Story time.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
Well, I was impressed with making food. It's makeshift cooking. It really is. It's another thing I used to do. If I can honestly remember. Oh, what did I... Oh. It was like something that I was like really fond of. Oh, I used to take... Because meatballs are my favorite, like, just food item in general. I think they're very versatile. You know what I mean? Like, they're just like balls of like nice seasoned beef. There's nothing better than that, especially if they're fried and then baked. But I used to take meatballs, like wrap like, I don't know, 3 of them in lasagna noodles. Throw some sauce on top of that, a little bit of cheese. Throw it in the oven, and there you go. You got fucking the laziest lasagna you've ever seen. It's amazing. Tasted good too,
What did you
depending on the meatball.
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray.
I want cannelloni.
But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go.
That's metal as fuck.
It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
He's a patricide.
That
I mean, like, it's self-defense, but still patricide.
That's why I'll never go back.
Family.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Come on.
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's familial, Shepard. What do you expect?
Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war.
See,
It's rightfully mine.
it's not hard to understand.
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
I got you, bud.
Just tell me where to
Help
start
him out.
I'll upload the data.
Can
to
find
your
some
nav system.
subs on the way.
But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Can do, bud.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
And now, you have to talk to the racist.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Don't say it like that,
I'm sorry,
Shepard.
Commander. I need to
Oh, I
get
don't.
in my
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank God.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate.
Ah, poor Rex.
Case must be
Yeah, Rex is a
disturbing.
Rex is a very I don't want to say tragic because that's not the right word. Hopeful. But hopeful isn't exactly the best word either. Rex is a visionary. That's what Rex is. Rex is amazing. He'll make the change.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
We went from hey, I miss my family's armor. I killed my dad to organ trafficking.
So how did you
Thanks,
figure
Mass
out what was
Effect.
happening?
I love you
First,
so much.
we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Not one testy?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase
Whoa!
counteract the effects
I knew
of
this.
genetics. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Damn.
Somebody's making
Just nonchalantly dropping Krogan anatomy information.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was
That's
interviewing
40,000 for a
them,
full set.
I came across something suspicious.
Somehow that convo got even worse. What are you talking about? It's just anatomy, Krogan anatomy. Imagine, you get 40,000 for a whole set.
You mean
Come on
threat?
now, that's sweet money
not
right
really
there. We're just
necessary.
talking about economics. There's nothing
Maybe.
beyond that.
Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his
It
body.
also gets way worse.
Some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see.
That's very messed up. Very
Got what he
messed up.
deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab,
Oh.
grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the
Don't they
city.
have, like,
I told them those hostages
control
were
the
dead.
EMPs?
We just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
Yeah.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Nah.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see
Shepard is dropping hard facts and logic.
that's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Let's get that
I'll
fucker.
check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
Grow some organs in
I
him.
was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find it.
Hell yeah. That's Mass Effect. Oh yeah, we're just gonna have a normal conversation about a guy growing organs inside of people so we can sell them. I love these games. That's crime.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now.
Is that racist,
I
Shepard?
guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
I should go. If I was told that an organ-selling biological mutator just ran off and was never caught, I probably wouldn't sleep much that night. If it was here on Earth, definitely yes. I would definitely agree with you. But if it's like galaxy-wide like this, I probably would sleep just the same. Because like in a galaxy of like actual trillions, what are the chances, right? I'd have to be like the world's unluckiest person. And from the sound, from what it sounded like, the people who, he only took quote-unquote willing participants, so I think we'd be good in the end of the day. I guess so. Still scary, though. Dr. Saleon. Herschel System, Kepler Verge. Like, there are people who get away with things all the time. Here on good old Earth. Still, my anxiety is stupid like that. I get it. I used to be like, the chances are low, but never zero. I guess that's how I like to see things just in general. That kind of makes sense. Keep my expectations low so I'm never disappointed. Because if I always expect the worst, and anything above the worst is always great, no matter how small. You know what I mean? Avoid disappointment by disappointing yourself in advance. Then you just feel good about yourself. I don't know if that's healthy or not, but I'm going to say it's healthy. For me, at least. Now let's get this fucking... Now, we're going to go bust this organ-selling freak. This man who uses organic test tubes. Let's get him. We'll get him. I see enemies on my radar. Lots of them. Ooh, test subjects. Test subjects. That's gross. Oh! Oh! Come on, stand still. These guys are icky looking. I don't like it. You better shotgun. Avenge those poor test subjects. There's just one way to avenge them. It's kind of blowing their brains out. Yeah. This guy is very avenged. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. That was one ugly ass face. He forgot to follow his skincare treatment program. Stopped wearing sunscreen. Went directly in all those UV rays or whatever. I have no idea what they're actually called. There's nothing in here. What now? Come on, game. Give me something good. Boink.
Thank you. thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in. Drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him,
Yeah.
and he'll serve his time.
Yeah. Buy the book.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Never mind.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond.
Well, they genetically mutated disappear when they die.
I don't think
I wonder how he did that.
Well, I guess
Maybe he just like... Oops. Celia's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to Normandy. Who has orange blood? I actually don't know. Because I do believe violet is Asari, and pale blue is Turian. Slight audio delay? Uh-oh. How slight is this audio delay? Do I need to go in, mess with my settings? Perhaps it's just your computer, though? Well, let's figure that out. Meet this. Yeah, it was your computer? Fixing that, sorry, brother. I don't know. Don't worry. The way it's working on my phone, it's kind of weird on my phone right now. It's kind of like muting on and off. I don't know what's happening. Perhaps I just need to restart the stream on my phone. Give me a sec. Just so I am not being beef. I'm not beefing, as it were. Alright. I just need to restart the stream. We're good. Hell yeah. I think if you go back far enough, I think I have some like Doom 2016 videos on my channel, and they're horrendously audio desynced. Because I didn't know how to record at the time. I think I was like, what, probably like 16, 15? More armor for Best Girl, eh? Good old Tally. Is this better than yours? It is. Sorry I missed yesterday's stream, by the way. I didn't stream yesterday. There was no stream yesterday. Don't you worry. You missed nothing. And even if you did, it happens, right? Definitely not expected to be here. You got your own life to live. Ooh. You don't stream on logs day? No, I can't. There's too many days. There's too many days. I don't stream on logs day. Because quite frankly, logs day is a very, very special day. If I streamed logs day, it would be very public knowledge. And I think the government would assassinate me if I streamed logs day. People would know. Know what I mean? Slept through it again. Getting worried. Logs day is very important. Very, very important. What did we have for Logs Day? It was the free ham sandwiches yesterday. It was amazing. Man. Now you're making me reminisce about how wonderful Logs Day was. There were like fireworks. Like, just for that one day, world hunger was solved. And the ragdolls. Ragdolls, like, the ragdolls brought like the entire world together for just that one Logs Day. And probably the Logs Day after that, but nonetheless. You missed out. Gotta stop sleeping through Logs Day. That's what they make you take your meds for, after all. Logs Day. It was a good ham sandwich, I will admit. It had like a mayonnaise. It had peppercorn ranch on it as well. That's why I had a sub today as well. I was kind of like just reminiscing, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't as good as the Logs Day ham sandwich. Nothing would ever be as good as the Logs Day ham sandwich, quite frankly. I don't want to be here. I need to go talk to Garrus, but I think I'll go talk to Garrus. Talk to Garrus about Logs Day. Shepard definitely knows what Logs Day is. Shepard celebrates every Logs Day. But Shepard is just kind of one of those guys, you know? It's like inherently based. Shepard never took his meds. That's what Mass Effect is entirely about. It's just Shepard didn't take his meds one night, and now he's having the worst nightmare of his life. That's all. Oh,
How are you?
never mind. No, Shepard is just having the worst nightmare of his life. The devs told me, so you can trust me. My sources, I made it up. So you can trust me on that one. Hello, little guy saluting. There was this like a show. There's this little Logs Day show that they do, where they anyone can participate, mind you. I did it again. Anyone can participate. Where like they just have like a human-sized whatchamacallit, basketball hoop. And they have like a little trampoline that you jump off of, and then you're supposed to ragdoll yourself through the basketball hoop. And I didn't make it through this time. I usually do. I kind of beefed this time, but can't always win. The next time will be a definite victory for me. Next to Logs Day. One of my buds made it for the first time. It was kind of amazing. I made him stop taking his meds. I kind of just took them out of the cabinet. It was very eye-opening for him. How he's been missing all of these wonderful Logs Days. During a scan of the Phoenix system asteroid field, you detected an odd energy field reading that Tally determined was Quarian in nature. She led a recon team into the asteroid field where she discovered an abandoned freighter. The team could not determine why the ship was there, but they did find a Prothean data disk on board. Your source, it came to you in a vision just like Shepard. Shepard's entire source. Through the entirety of the Mass Effect, well, through Mass Effect 1 and 2, is that he had a vision. So, me having a vision is on par with Shepard. So, in reality, I must be right. There's no way to refute my evidence. If you do, catastrophe could strike. Light metal. Now, sounds like good fun, like Ragdoll Olympics, exactly. Like, no one gets hurt either, because, you know, Logs Day cartoon physics applies. You could drop an anvil on your head and nothing would happen. You'd have one of those silly, Looney Tunes things, you know? Like, there's also the thing that happens where, you know, the, dastardly whatchamacallit, the Roadrunner runs through the road, but as soon as the Wile E. Coyote tries to run through that road, he hits the wall because it wasn't actually a real road. That's my favorite cartoon physics to exploit during Logs Day. Come on now, Talizor Naraya. And Garrus Vicarian. I should probably look up Tuntao. Tun Tao map. Okay, the structure. Sorry, you're right. All right. Great there. Man, I had to wait another like 7 days for Ralsei to come again. I don't know if I can hold out for that. Oh. Oh. I think it's just normal subs next Ralsei though. No free ham sandwiches. Nice Subway sandwich. I hope they get from Mr. Sub this time though. That would be amazing. Oh, where am I? Ooh. We've got a pyramid down here. I'm gonna shoot at it. I'm giving it a little bit of pizzazz. I'm giving it, what's the word? Flavor. The bullet holes add a certain value to it. Oh. It's right here. And apparently it's actually useless. Sorry, Capsule. You found one of Matriarch Dylan Naga's writing on this body. It's possible the writings came from the nearby ruins. That's what those ruins are here for. Because I was about to say, if they're kind of just there. Thanks, Mass Effect. Thanks for putting these super cool ruins next to this dead body with a priceless artifact on it. You had the answer right there, but you just didn't take it. It's adding some true spice. Adding some old spice. It's adding some oregano. Some paprika. Cilantro, if you're into that kind of thing. Definitely some garlic. Garlic is the ultimate spice. Whoa. Getting all stuttery. This game, mind you. Because, like, every meal that I've ever seen that actually has flavor and is not British has garlic in it. And I have to admit, garlic is pretty good. Garlic bread? Shit's amazing. Make a little bit of garlic butter. Put it on your toast. Mmm. That sounds mighty fine. Right about now. The Mako. Why is it so stuttery? Wow. Tun Tao is giving me stuttery FPS. Garlic food is delicious. What isn't delicious is the way it makes your breath smell afterwards. Also isn't delicious is the way it makes you smell afterwards, after you have to fill up the spice at your work. So I swear to God, I'll have like the best shower of my life. I am the most fragrant man alive. The most wonderfully fragrant man alive. My scent is unparalleled by any other person in the world. And the first thing my boss will ask me to do is to fill the garlic. And I have never felt more defeated by a fact in my life. Come on. Because it's not like it's like, you know, minced garlic. It's just like fine powdery garlic. At the minute you open the bag, it just poofs all over the place. It's all over your clothes. It's all in like all over your face. It's just horrible. Horrible. Then I have to wait like another 7 hours until I can take a shower. Get that garlic off my body. Tastes good though. Where's this next thing? That's all the way down there, jeez. I was nowhere near it. You really can't escape the garlic. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. That's one of the 3 songs Imagine Dragon has made. There was an Imagine Dragons concert in my city, like, I don't know, 2 months ago now. And, like, I had Anna went to it. And, like, they played the 3 songs that they made. Like, whatever Oh the Misery is called. Whatever that song is called, Radioactive, and the other one. And from what I understand, those were the three songs that got people excited, and every other song was like, all right. Because can you name any other Imagine Dragons song other than the big three? It's Oh the Misery, Radioactive, and then there's another one. There's another super popular one that I just can't think of. Can't think of off the top of my head. But I know it's pretty popular. It's on the radio all the time. If people even listen to radio nowadays. It's top on the charts. It's radioactive, as it were. Oh, the misery. Wasn't there a song about demons? I think that was the third one, yeah. I honestly have no idea. I'm not too caught up on my Imagine Dragons lore, as it were. I'm seriously lacking in that department. And the song about closing your eyes? Now you're just talking like... You're dropping like this Imagine Dragons lore. I'm in the dark about it. I mean, like, all I know is about Imagine Dragons is that Radioactive is somehow classified as a rock song. They play that on, like, Rock FM or whatever. So, like, they'll have, like the elephant horns, as it were. The elephants, like, making their noise. Just all these, like, crazy sound effects on the radio now. Like, oh, and they'll be like, oh, only bringing you the heaviest rock. And then they'll start playing fucking Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Boop. Thanks for putting enemies in the open world where I have a giant tank. Thanks, video game. That's literally the only thing I know about the actual song names. See, that's what I mean. About, like, I'm a bit of a music snob. And I'll admit, Real Rock FM, bringing you the realest rock and only the realest rock 24/7. Real Rock FM. I need to find that video. Go, go, go. Oh my god, there's a sniper. Pirates. Oh my god. This ain't your granny's station. We have one of those in like I said, like genuinely one of those. I think it's 105.1 FM. Real Rock Radio. I'm pretty sure it's called like Saskatoon Rock, but you get the gist of it. You know what isn't my granny's station? Me getting one shot by that sniper. Oh my god, that got destroyed. Get out the way, Garrus. You're in the way.
Shields disabled.
Thank you. We got a gunfight going on. Where are the bad guys? Ah, dead. These guys aren't listening to Real Rock FM right now. If they were, they'd be invincible. Oh, shit. Oh, there's Ton Actus. Come on, Ton. I lost shields. Shepard is absolutely decimating these kids. When he, oh my god, Tally's down. What the? Oh no! What happened? Oh! She is like, that is like perfectly rest on that. That is perfect right there. She has just taken a bit of a nap and decided this would be the perfect pillow. And quite frankly, I'm not so sure if I agree with her, mind you. I mean, like, she's doing, what is this? What is it? What is this pose called? I turned off the Steam overlay. What would you call this pose? This is like a mermaid right here. Tally is turned into a mermaid in... Oh my god. Like, what the hell, Tally? What were you doing?
It's payback time.
There you go. She's doing a push-up? That's a really weird push-up. But I respect it nonetheless. There's a push-up for every type, every level of fitness. She got those mermaid legs. She's doing like cross-legged push-ups. Oh. Oh. Heavy armor, thank you. Take all. Ooh. That's worse than mine. Gotta stay fit in these trying times. There is like... I really wish Mass Effect... Not everyone had to be these like super jacked people. Like your average Joe didn't have to be super jacked. Come on now. Tell me in Mass Effect there ain't some guys who got a little bit of chub? Where's the fun in no chub? Even if just a little. It adds character. Though I do respect the grind that the gym bros got, as long as they're not annoying. So let me tell you. Teenage gym rats are getting very annoying on this internet of ours. I do not appreciate it. I want to manually override this. Give me all of that. Hanging in the back of the same is a suit of armor, obviously made for a Krogan. It seems worthless, rusted and dented from 100 battles. The Terry must have obscured it for some reason. There's nothing else of value here. Every character is a buff Giga Chad, apparently. Shepard is the buff Giga Chad. Shepard is such a Giga Chad that they can pull all types of aliens. Those exist. Teenage gym brats? You haven't seen the teenage gym... They're getting very, very annoying. Like, how do I say this word? Whoa, what is... This is like defibrillator all over again. Uncharacteristically annoying. You don't use social media that much? I applaud you for that. That is a very good decision. Shit, what am I doing? But, like, fuck. Because, I mean, like, nobody cares that you're fit, dude. Like, the teenage gym rats don't understand that. Like, oh, everyone must, like, just love me just because, like, I go to the gym and I have muscle. It's like, nah, dude. The more you talk about it, the more I dislike you. One of my boss's friends came to work while we were there, and he was being one of those guys that's like, he wouldn't stop talking about, like, oh yeah, his gym routine, how his diet, and like, it was me, my boss, and Anna, and we all unanimously agreed, like me and Anna agreed that, like, when the guy got in there, like, oh god, he's hot, right? But then he started talking, and we were like, oh god, shut up. And apparently, right after that, my boss messaged him, because, you know, they're buds, and told him straight to his face that he needs to stop doing the whole talking about how fit his diet and everything, his gym routine, because me and Anna were just like immediately like, no, it's just, we hate this guy. So he had to tell him that was the impression he was leaving on people, and I think every single teenage gym rat right now needs to have that talk. You're not leaving a good impression on these people, gym rats.
Rex, I think I found your armor.
Let me see. Yeah. This is it. Hard to believe my ancestors wore this piece of crap. But at least it's back where it belongs.
Hell yeah, brother.
Thanks, Shepard. I might be starting to like you after all.
No problem.
You're getting soft on me, Rex.
That is the highest honor in Krogan society. He would kill me, and I am flattered.
Shepard.
like on the topic of social media now. The only thing you really use social media for is memes. But like sometimes I get stuck in that rabbit hole for like an hour of just scrolling through individual shorts, reels, TikToks, whatever, for like a solid hour, and then after a while it's just like the guys that go to the gym. Like I was looking at funny haha videos, and all of these teenage gym rats hijacked my timeline and ruined everything. It's like, dude, I get it, you go to the gym. Shut up. Shut up. Gym, which one? Have I been to all of these? I honestly don't remember. I went here. Oh, I went here. I went here for sure. I went for these three. Which means we got these three, which have a ton of places in them, if I do believe. No, not really. Hercules. My favorite guy. It's just art and game stuff for you? That is good.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
I wish that was just for me, but sometimes there's some like, oh hey, here's the news. It's kind of there. And my mood is ruined because the news is always bad. Alrighty, hack it. But like, my favorite account on Instagram is do you know Genius Team Rant was a term? I don't blame you. It's very niche. It's very, very niche. But I love it. This is my favorite account. It's a Dark Souls toilet. And quite frankly, do not ever learn any more about teenage gym rats than you have here. This is by far the greatest social media account ever. It's the Dark Souls toilet. Look at this. Hell yeah. Elden Ring toilet today? Hell yeah. Lane Dell. That's a very nice toilet. It's a very Elden Ring. Faron. Deep Root Depths. Oh, what is that? What is that right? That's some fungus right there. Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Iron Keep.
Burning shit right there.
Got here. Dark Souls 2 toilet. Sekiro toilet. Covetous Demon. Oh. Killing of the... Oh my god. Look at these nice toilets. Hunter's Nightmare. I think someone I follow really likes their posts. I really like their posts. That's for sure. Whoever you are following that really likes these posts, I want their @ immediately. Crumbling Free Missoula. Like this is amazing. Black Gulch. Volcano Manor. That's enough of this. That's enough. Enough of that right there. Oh, it is on Elitania. Wow. Heavy metal. Cy Dean. While scanning Dad discovered a large debris field in geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted several detailed sweeps of the area and detected a few items of interest, including a League of One medallion encased in lead molding. Alright, land. Get to this green with a toxic atmosphere. That's not good. Elitania. I don't want a Europe map. Why would I ever want a Europe map? Come on now. There's a lot of stuff on here, jeez. Is that a dead animal inside there? I think that was a pig head. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that had to do with... Oh, I get it. It was Undead Parish. I see. But, I mean, like, not every single post can be a banger, right? There's got to be some are outliers. Some we kind of just need to push to the side. Why is there so much shit here? Wow. First, what's my route here? 7, 4, 3, 1, 2. That's my route. That's right here. Nowhere close to there. Right here. The toilets have a very, very threatening aura. The sense I never thought I thought I'd say. No, I knew, like, deep down, from the moment I was born, my favorite thing in this world would be the Dark Souls toilets. Mind you, Dark Souls was never even wasn't even a thought in Miyazaki's brain at the point. I severely doubt it at the very least. But I knew. It was a premonition from the moment I was born. I was born a soothsayer. And would you look at that? The Dark Souls toilet became real. I was right. Oh. Where am I going? That's not where I want to go. I think my favorite toilet has probably got to be, where was it? No, they haven't posted it yet. There's a toilet. I think there's a glowing toilet on their Instagram story. And they were asking for opinions on what they should call it. It's very cool. I personally think it should be called the Abyss. No, they already have one of those. I don't know then. Do you think that's how Miyazaki, how his work would affect the world? I think that's exactly how he wanted his work to affect the world, quite frankly. I know if I was a game developer, that's what I would want my imprint on society to be. Would be my work being compared to toilets. Areas of my work being compared to toilets. But quite frankly, Miyazaki is the luckiest man alive in that case. Artifact. Ooh. Mysterious globe. Oh. Examining the strange protein artifact reveals a small irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you, and it is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Oh, there's more. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder and winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the first tight against you to ward off the chill. It is one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. It calls a deafening roar as it descends from the sky, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens from the underbelly, and a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. Ooh, abducted. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elitania, lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you defeat puzzled. There's a flash of light, and you sort of just toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering what you've seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long do they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply. Relentless mystery you probably never solved. Forget about it. You know, saying my work should be compared to toilets sounds a lot worse than you mean. It really does. It really does sound a lot worse. But, like, I want... Oh, is this not done? I want them to be compared to toilets, you know what I mean? So that, in that case, it's good. Yeah, I'm absolutely sure when Miyazaki was making Dark Souls, Elden Ring, all those good things, the main goal was to have their work compared to toilets. Oh, and also, that was a pretty nice short story. Thank you, Mass Effect. The Mass Effect short story of a Cro-Magnon hunter being abducted and studied by Protheans. He foresaw it. Miyazaki was the chosen one, I think, quite frankly. Chosen to make games so we could make toilets out of these games. Miyazaki is truly a legend amongst men. Amongst people. And I think we should all give Miyazaki all of our money. And in return, he will give us more games to make toilets out of. I think that is a trade that is worth every single penny in my account. And I mean, like, if you're in debt, just sell your soul. Buy the game. It's guaranteed to be good. It's Miyazaki. Like, the one Dark Souls game that is, like, less than, like, is the worst wasn't even made by Miyazaki, so you can't blame him. Boop. Heavy metal.
You lead. I'll follow.
Thanks, Tally. It was 3, 1, 2. Jeez. I'm gonna actually be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll BRB. Hands washed. Everything. All that talk about toilets. It took its toll on my mere mortal body. That's the power Miyazaki holds over us. Quite frankly. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. Cleanliness is very important. It's very, very important. If I touch even the slightest of dirty surfaces, I wash my hands. If I take out the trash, gotta wash your hands after. You don't want trash fingers. Nobody wants to shake hands with Mr. Trash Fingers. Because trash fingers are kind of gross. Ooh. Especially after the bathroom, though. If you don't wash your hands after the bathroom, well, I'm sorry, but I've lost faith. And believe me, I know some people who don't. And to them, I silently shake my head and go, wag my one finger. Now we have space monkeys. We got pie jacks. Want to see something rather funny? Hell yeah.
That was a little extreme, wasn't it?
Hell no.
Guess the little beast had it coming.
I got some renegade for that. Yeah. That's what happens to people who don't wash their hands. Oh, I know. I remember this one now. Okay. I remember this area. I remember it clearly. Clear as day. I know exactly what I have to do. The killing the monkeys was not necessary, but I did it anyways. Don't ask why. The poor monkey. Do I feel bad? A little bit. I'll admit, just a little bit. But end of the day, the monkey shouldn't have stepped under my tire tracks. Under my tires. Should have been more careful where he stepped. Not my fault that I was going that way. Not my fault that I deliberately drove over him, no. He should just not have been under the tires. Would have fixed the monkey's problems. The space monkeys. Oof. Oh, there's already some dead monkeys right here. Look at them. Dead pie jacks.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
Oh, this will be fun.
Ooh, there's the thing. This will be fun indeed. I'm gonna go to that one. That's the one that got my goods, I do believe. It ain't random. Get, I'm assuming gold? Yeah. Thanks for the heavy metal. Well, fellas, do you think this planet has bananas? If it does have bananas, those bananas have a level 1 hazard rating. Definitely not fit for human consumption. But it might be okay for a space monkey. Space monkey consumption. But so far I've seen a severe lack of like any other vegetation other than the grass on the ground. So I'm very, very concerned for the health of these space monkeys, despite the fact that I'm running them over. I need to go around this entire thing, please. Because even though I run them over, I do care about them deeply. Come on. Oh no, there's space chimps. You're right. You should see the list of side effects eating those space chimps' meat has. It's quite amazing. I think they list that in Mass Effect 3. Or it's 2. Either way. Eventually, we'll see the list of side effects that consuming space chimp meat has. It's quite extensive. Hello, monkey. Yeah. What you got, monkeys? Oh, you know the Crack House movie? Oh my god. That was a misclick. The Crack House movie? Space Chimps? Is that a movie? I don't recall Space Chimps. Now I recall Space Chimps. I'm pretty sure I watched this when it came out. I'm not so sure about Space Chimps 2, mind you. I definitely watched this when it came out. I remember that now. I would have been 5 years old. 5 whole big ones in 2008. That was probably the highlight of my year. My 5th year of life. Was getting to see the Space Chimps movie. Ooh, Krogan. Lost memory recovered indeed. Oh, can't open. A core memory has been unlocked. It was deep somewhere in the wrinkles of my brain, but now has been plucked out. Now a core memory is once again with me. So thank you for reminding me of the existence of Space Chimps, the greatest movie ever created by man. Come on now. The monkey doesn't have the module. I don't believe that. Hell yeah. Tornado 5 shot. Is that better than my shotgun? That's the question. It's worse, worse, worse. Oh, it's all worse. What even happens in that movie? Do you know? Anyways, the only reason I know that movie exists is because an IMDb review that says it has dirty crack house vibes. I can see that. I can definitely see that. It definitely has just the animation.
He dropped the data module.
The review.
It's a miracle the data module is still
Oh, shit.
intact. Joker
Fuck
should
you,
be able
monkey.
to transmit this info to Alliance Command.
The animation style gives off crackhead, crack house, just vibes in general. Ooh, another Geth. They've come to harm the Space Chimps. Unfortunately for them, that's my job. All my guns are getting good. Oh. Are they behind me? Oh, thanks, guys. Oh. Okay, snipers. Those guys can one-shot me, and I don't much appreciate it. They are not on the side of the Space Chimp Alliance. There's another one. Where is he? Where's this last guy? There you go. Oh, here it is? Hell yeah. That Space Chimp had the module. That Space Chimp was the leader of the Space Chimps. It's like 2008, just like the late 2000s like level of CGI just has that really uncanny valley vibe about it. You know what I mean? It looks like it's shouldn't be real. Fuck you, Space Monkey. It's like I look at, because like it is clearly a chimp, but like it kind of doesn't look like a chimp just normally. All right. There we are. What time is it? 9:24. Oh, we're making great headway. Argos Row. Got that, and we got this. All of these, like, areas. This film has dirty crack house vibes. Somewhere in this world, there is a child in a dirty crack house who watches as a 2008 camera on a burnt disc on reprint while the parents smoke crack. That reminds me of like the type of parents. That reminds me of Breaking Bad. Jesse Skank. It reminds me of this family. Let me just... Oh, whatever. Fucking mask I can do. Like, this is the type of house this kid would be in. Right back to Breaking Bad. That's the type of house that that person is referring to. And there is a child in that house, mind you. So that kid is... That kid is, that kid... The kid in that... The child in that house definitely watches Space Chimps on repeat. Hours on end until Jesse intervened. Yep, nailed it right there. Hell yeah. Your scan uncovered an ancient Deep Space Probe slowly orbiting Yenthorl. Tally brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. I don't even think they dropped that kid's name. I can't go to Zawin yet. Okay. Makes sense. So I am actually running out of... Oh, never mind. But, what was I going to say? I wonder what kind of psychological damage watching Space Chimps for, like, on repeat for hours on end would have on a child. It can't be good, right? There's really some serious neurological damage. That's... Ew, I don't want to go there. It can't be good for the kid. Just ignoring the whole, like, oh yeah, it's bad for your brain to be sitting on a television for, like, 1 billion hours on end. Like, just, like, straight to the, oh hey, Space Chimps is affecting my child negatively. Scan to the asteroid field and Nostra system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. Definitely don't want to be in Knossos. That's where Liara is. And we don't want to talk about Liara. Come on. Find the asteroid. Where is it? Is there no asteroid? I don't believe you. Oh, I hope I got my gas. I hope I got my survey. Scan to the planet Pharaohs reveal an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony insignia. Come on now. Find me a planet with more Space Chimps so I can run them over. Alright. Alright, there isn't like anything actually here, right? Athens, Artemis Tau, Macedon. That is where Liara is. And quite frankly, we don't want to see Liara anytime soon. You're scanning on the planet Porelon when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Dylan Naga's writings in its storage compartment. We'll be avoiding Liara no matter what. No amount of convincing can make me do Liara. Can make me do Liara's mission first. Oh, I said the name too loud. Oh. Liara. the blue freak that she is. Some Asari are burble, and I don't know why, but you know, we don't judge. I didn't whisper at that time. The government's gonna come get me. What planet is this? It's like Shargila, right? Yeah. I'm going to be locked up for good. We're gonna get figured out now. They're gonna know that I am. The Mass Effect devs are gonna figure out that I don't absolutely adore Liara, and they're gonna arrest me. And I'm not ready for that. I have my entire life to live. I don't want to be arrested by Liara fanatics. I ain't going out because I didn't. Oh, I did it again! I'm not getting arrested by no Liara fanatics. But the more I mess up here, I'm gonna. Like, my time is limited. I'm sealing my own fate right now. By saying, Liara. Magnesium deposit. You know, I can say Tally's name and Garrus's name as loud as I want. I can scream at the top of my lungs, but I'm not going to because it's late. And that would be very irresponsible of me. Very rude of me as well. No materials. Come on now. I need, like... How many more of these things can there be? I forgot how many there were. Oof. And I really wish you could have more than one marker at a time. I bet Liara decided that you can't have more than one marker at a time. Another thing she has wronged me by. I'm going to start advocating for the removal of Liara from Mass Effect. I'll stick the space chimps on her. No, that's what should happen to her. Liara should be put into the movie Space Chimps. That is about the quality.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational
area. That is about the quality that she deserves. That's the fate she deserves, to be trapped in Space Chimps forever.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Joker, I'm still well within the boundaries here. Don't you even start. You're starting to sound like Liara. What kind of metal we got? Uranium. Is that rare metal? Rare element. Thank you, uranium, for giving me money. What? That's Macedon. What the hell? No, it's not. That's Stragi. What? What is happening here? Have I just been stumbling across the wrong things? The right things, whatever? Let her and the space chimps fight? Yeah, let them duke them out. I will give the space chimps steroids, and they will go absolutely insane. Mark my words. Space chimps, no bounds. Oh, I see. Okay. The map is just kind of weird looking. So I think if I give all of the space chimps the best steroids on the market, they will absolutely decimate Liara in a battle. All three of them. Nary a scratch. They'll be absolutely drenched in Asari guts and blood. And Liara will finally get what she deserves. God, I hate Liara.
You lead, I'll follow.
Now we're getting the extreme. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The canary in the tent, among other things, one of the matriarch Dylan Naga's writings. I need 2 more of those bad boys. Then we're good to go. Come on, up. Up the thing. No! Jeez, thorium, that's rare. I don't know. Thorium seems pretty rare to me. Just the way it's... Yeah, the way it's presented. Why does that put my minerals at? I need 1 more. 1 more there. I need 2 more there. And 5 more heavy metal. I thought I'd been getting primarily heavy metals, but the game has been lying to me. I feel betrayed, quite frankly. That's where I want to go. Then I'll go there. Is it really a rare element if you have an entire galaxy to find it in? So, I mean, like, there are stars. There are stars where the entire core of the star is just diamond. Like, the entirety of the inside of the star. The core of the star is just diamond because it's so dense. So, like, diamonds, in the grand scale of things, are not rare at all. They're, in fact, quite common. There's trillions of tons of them. There's infinite amount of diamonds in this universe, so long as we have stars that are dense enough to have entire cores made of diamonds. But I mean, like, the rarity is just objective to Earth. But damn humans, thinking they can just join the galactic civilization and claim what's rare and what isn't rare. I'm ashamed, quite frankly. What did they do? Did they do the sting pain index like that one guy did for elements? I highly doubt uranium is the rarest element in this universe. I actually know for a fact that it isn't. It's element 0. Element 0 is the rarest fact in this. It's the rarest element in this universe. I almost guarantee uranium's actually quite common. I bet there's quadrillions of tons of it somewhere, just on a random planet, that they have found and are mining forever and ever, using their advanced mining techniques. Oh my god. These guys are getting boomed. Is that T-posing? What? Who's the other guy? That didn't kill him? What the hell? That poor guy. Ooh, what we got? What kind of things we got? Ooh, we got firefights. We got a reused room for the 800th time. Kill him! Oh! Oh, Mass Effect 1 combat. You're so dull at times. Are they above me? No, they're right here. A sorry slaver, what the hell? She needs to die. Keeping slaves, that is... That's a no-no in my book. That's against the law. Got items. Gladiator 4. I think I am reaching maximum capacity. Titan. Heavy armor. What was the heavy armor I was wearing? Wasn't Onyx. Gladiator. I was wearing like heavy armor. Okay, it's all the way up here. Hydra, Liberator, Predator. There. There's a planet where aliens eat uranium for breakfast every day. Well, I'm not sure about that specifically, but it's possible. It's absolutely possible. And in the grand scale of the universe, I almost guarantee you there is a planet out there where aliens eat uranium for breakfast every day. And if there isn't right now, there will be in the future. The possibilities are infinite. Evolution is simply just a matter of chance and circumstance. That rhymed. Hell yeah. The only reason we evolved the way we did is because our circumstances. If circumstances were different, perhaps we would still have tails. I think that'd be pretty based, I'm not gonna lie. You discover evidence that the Asari leading the slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to this proceeding and confront Nasana with this. Damn. I wanted the raptor. Ooh, higher damage. Thank you. Come on, Garrus. Do you want to hand me down? Oh, I sneezed. Once again. Well, we do still have tails that are just in our bodies. But do we classify that as having a tail? Can I use my tail to grab onto door handles? I think not. We have the tail bone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have our tail bones, but I do believe there is a whatchamacallit, recent births show a growing trend of the tailbone disappearing, I do believe. So it's happening. Our tailbones are evolving away in front of us. Is it too late to grow the tails back? I think not. It'll only take a few years of genetic engineering, and we can have humans with tails. We can have Saiyans, as it were. Saiyans from Dragon Ball. We could all be like Goku. Ooh, asteroid. While scanning the asteroid field in the Sparta system, you found signs of habitation. A recon team was sent to investigate one of the larger asteroids. The rock had a small functioning biodome, but no signs of anyone still living there. There was, however, a data console with an intact protein data disk inside. Thank you. Asteroid.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
We ain't going there yet. Gas. I don't need more gas deposits. I need these rare metals. Just for me. Ooh, okay, got all 20 of those. Okay. Now it seems we are Did I check this one? I did. You can open a door with your tail. It'd just be very, very painful. I mean, like, and at that point, what is the convenience? You'd also have to be very, very close to the door. I want to close the door, like, behind me from, like, a year and a half away, you know what I mean? I want, like, a good, like, 6-foot-long tail. So I can control my tail to close the door if I forgot to close it. You know what I mean? So, sometimes you just forget to close your door or open a door. It's just not logistical. What planet am I on? Idolus. And what is the point? The pain isn't worth it if I can't do it from far away. A Thresher Maw, like, right behind me. Shabank. What is this, huh? Ooh. What is this, huh? Why is this here, huh? Why is there a destroyed a tank? Silly video game. Oh. Okay, route. Route. Yes. Ooh, so many minerals. Just like Hank from Breaking Bad. I got all my minerals ready to go. Suppose so, a grim reminder. Sometimes it's good to have these reminders to show you how fragile life can be. Ooh, polonium. Is this rare? It is. Why is it rare? Come on now, video game. Give me some of that non-rare stuff. The topic is relevant. I just like to say planets are so cool. They are. They're amazing. Isn't there a planet that like rains crystal size? I don't know if that's true, but it sounds cool. I can almost guarantee you that it is true, just because of the sheer size of our universe. There's endless possibilities. Like, I almost guarantee you there is a planet much like ours, exactly like Earth, but the atmosphere gives you cancer. The atmosphere is radioactive and slowly gives you cancer as you live. It's not a very good prospect, mind you, but I almost guarantee you that planet exists. It's from the sheer size. And like planets where, I mean, like there's a possibility, you know, that a planet formed right, just right, to have a working computer in the planet. I mean, like I said, it's a very, very unlikely, mind you. It's very unlikely. But who's to say, like, just like a natural combustion engine just didn't appear one day on a planet? It's that shit that keeps me want to keep on living. It fuels me. It's like there are planets out there that like just straight up rain acid 24/7, like completely uninhabitable. But hey, we still know them, right? We still chart them. So I'm kind of upset about some of the lore of these planets on Mass Effect. I guess I'm not upset, but It is a planet? Hell yeah. Sideways raining crystals? What isn't to like? Just go to that. Try and not get absolutely obliterated by the crystals. And you're basically set for life. I almost guarantee you there is a planet right now that does have life on it. But that life consists of giant monstrosities under the ocean that try to eat you, much like Subnautica. Play Subnautica. Subnautica would be a good game to play. It's like just scary enough where I can bear it. Yay. List. List increased. It's called well, the name isn't as cool as it could be. It's just HD189733B. I've always loved like I've always kind of weirdly been fascinated by like planet names, because it's clearly just like they're running through just like an infinite amount of possibilities, and it's like because they're naming the solar system, and then they're naming the planets. They're naming the star, so the star's name is HD189733, and then they're just naming the planets HD1893377, 1893733 A through B through C, whatever. The naming conventions are very, very scientific, and I was like, oh, that's very nice. Until you find a cool one, they're like, oh yeah, that's Greg. That planet's name is Greg. It's a molten glass. They rain sideways at speeds of 5,400 miles per hour. What are the circumstances that lead to that? Like, how many planets just rammed into the side of that? Just rammed into there to allow that to happen? How many asteroids fell on that planet to make it rain molten glass with this goddamn thresher maw? Come on now. Why again? Oh! What happened? I almost guarantee you there's a planet with this thing on it. That is something I will tell you in good faith. It's a scary prospect, but still. If I'm the first person to find the giant space worm, I am not naming it whatever the fuck they call it in Star Wars. I am naming it a thresher moth. $11,000 them. 11,000 big ones just for me.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Just lead the way.
So what? Speak to Hoku. Okay. Subnautica is a fun game. Yet I'm yet to finish it. If I ever start playing video games again, though, I probably will, though. I've beaten Subnautica once, and like the way I played it, I just stayed inside of the whatchamacallit, the sea prawn, the mech thingy, and I looked at the ground as I ran through all the deep depths because that shit terrifies me. But If we played Subnautica on here, I will not be a little baby. I will face my fears. Because like the prospect of being like in the deep dark abyss with just something 1,000 times my size just kind of standing there waiting, that is terrifying in every sense of the word. This was like the one place that didn't have it. It's a survival. It's a horror game disguised as a survival game. No one walks out of Subnautica the same person. Is there really no planet here? Nowhere to land? Huh. I don't blame you, it's quite spooky. It is, it's extremely spooky. Oh shit, some more? It is terrifying. It's definitely not something that I would want to be. I would not want to be in that situation. I have no idea. BRB? Okie dokie. You have fun on your BRB. With whatever you are doing. Why can't I land here? Let's see. Can't land. How was I supposed to know that was there? Okay. Land. Silly video game, giving me 0 hints about that. Fresh water. Where am I? You know what, I'd known that by now. The sheer amount of times I've played these games. Here. Routing out my ship. I like the snowy planets. So much stuff on this planet. Wow. Corpse. It appears this person was trying to mark the new Bremen deposit when he died or was killed. Damn. That is cringe. It's really iridium though. Ooh, how many more? I want all of these like just collectathon things off of my journal. 1 more light metal, 3 more good old heavy metals. And the collectathon. I beg of you. It's all I ask. Quick save just in case. Ooh, there's more stuff here. Treasure Ma. Yep. Scared the ever-living shit out of me. Oh my god, I hate the tentacles. Rise! Oh my god. Am I just straight up fucked now? Yep. That was unfortunate. I have no idea how to get out of that, genuinely. It was rather unfortunate, but thankfully I am a god and quick saved. Should be an achievement for killing all the Thresher Moths. Get away from me. Yeah. That's not even in the ground, man. Pop up. Thank you. Repair. Faster. Hell yeah. Back in tip-top shape. Just as I wanted it to be. Look at that. What do we got right here? Nothing. Here, I guess. I think that 8 is just where we can hear a Rachni song. Just don't give 5 shits about. I don't give a rat's ass about the Rachni songs. They're literally just little Easter eggs. Little Easter eggs. Debris. Who was living on this planet? This fragment appears to be from an old model freighter, part of its market with a chatty outpost insignia. I bet they're quite chatty. Ha ha ha, yeah. Ha. Come on now. Up, 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 up. Ooh, solar arrays. Solar power. It works. Even on planets like these. All it takes. There appears to be no one left. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of harbor. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Thank you, computer. Now I don't even need to go into the map. I can just use the computer. Thank you. There should be something like that for every single world closest to the spawn. Because quite frankly, having to go to the map thing sucks. Having to tab out. Ooh, thank you. I need what? I need 3 more heavy metals, and then we're done with that one. Thank the Lord. Get it off of my to-do list. Let me head back to the Citadel. Turn in a bunch of stuff. The Geth beacon was a trap. They can't even trap me right. I'm not very trapped right now. I'm doing quite fine, actually. They think they had me, but they didn't. They think they smart like that, but they not. Hell yeah. All of those silly little guys rendered dead. Let me get my shields back on my Mako. What we got? Ooh, in its own little pit. Don't mind if I do. Palladium seems like a heavy metal. Give me it and then 2 more. Whatever planet I land on next. Yeah. I need some more money so I can buy a Spectre heavy super duper gun. What we got? Polonium. Yeah, do some toxic damage. I don't want I want a rail extension. All of my guns. Give me all of these things. We got a merc camp down here. I'm gonna kill them all. Their alliance. Silly guys. That's thievery. Where's the last one? Right here. There we are. Where's the entrance? There we are. Entrance found. Oh my god, the sound. Can you switch to a actual weapon, please? Boink. Hello, guy. Now, we got another one up here. You want to shot me, guy? I would be really disappointed if you did. You almost did. Send you back in, bud. You die every 5 seconds. I'm sorry, but you are kind of useless. Ooh. Decrypt. I'm not failing a single one of those. Captain Willem. You discovered the corpse of Captain Willem on the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small datapad. Take the datapad. Speak to Kahoku. Talk to Gareth. Minerals is almost done. You're almost done. You're almost done. Almost done. So close to so many things almost being done. Yet. Still. Must be searched. I am so close to so many fetch quests being done. Go here, grab random thing. Thanks for the Majel. Garrus needs to stop dying on these missions too. It's getting kind of pathetic. He's not pulling his weight. Thanks, Garrus. Ow, my fingers. I also need to start selling my shit. That's the Horsehead Nebula. Now back to the Citadel. Let's talk to all these guys. Let's land at the Citadel. Watch the landing animation that I can't skip for whatever reason. There we are. Back on the Citadel we are. For the good of mankind. What, I have a thing in Intimidate? Wow. I do not recall doing that. Assault rifles. They are proving to be useful.
Equalizing interior pressure
Whoa.
with exterior atmosphere.
Thanks, video game.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Thanks, Executive Officer Presley.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
No.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
Damn, bros. That's deep as fuck. That's deep as fuck. Kind of cool, but still.
Hello, Commander. Show me what you've got.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre?
Yeah.
Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Yeah.
Just show me what you've got. I'll open the rare stocks for you.
Thanks,
Commander.
bro.
Enjoy.
I have 409,000 Gs. I don't know if I want to buy these right now, though. At this level, at least. Now, let's start. Accept. Give me all this wonderful, wonderful money. Line my pockets. Oh my god. This is some money right here. Making bank. Oh my god, wow. I have so much shit and I didn't even realize it. Like, Jesus. I'm gonna have $1 million. I might have $1 million. I have $1 million big ones to my disposal. Those are at 7. That's a shotgun. That's an assault rifle. Why is this a sniper? My lord. The armor I want is heavy Colossus armor, because that is the best armor in this video game. Take me to Presidium. The tower. I'm going to take this guy's money, even though I'm a literal millionaire now. Hey, Gareth. Where are you? Give me all your money that I don't need.
Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Tell him the truth.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this.
At least you get some closure.
Out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Now pay me.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right?
No.
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Did you give me my money? Dipshit? Your life savings? You didn't, asshole. I should bring his brother back to life and execute him right in front of him until he pays me. That is the ideal. The ideal way. Go there. Signius. No, that's just the fan and Nasana.
No, I'm waiting to speak. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You send a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Kind of stupid to send everybody, I'm not gonna lie.
Bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance
Not
beacon
gonna
was
lie.
bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Alright, bud. Thanks, Kahoku. I leveled up once again. I am based. Based nation. Need more assault rifle training. I guess, Commando. Alright, now it is to the embassies. What quests have I unlocked? What is at my disposal? That is Avena. I haven't unlocked that one yet. Alright.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I don't think I have. I'm not sure if it shows up on the map. I'm pretty sure it does at the very least. But I think I have to do one of the main missions first.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended.
Yeah?
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods.
Thanks, bro.
I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Give me my money even though I'm a millionaire. Oh, even more money. For a millionaire bank account.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day.
No shit, Sherlock.
Why did you come to see me, Shepard? Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
Maybe.
Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I'll be going.
I thought you had a quest for me, but you don't. So fuck off, Palin. You're kind of a bad guy, from what I remember. Palin is a bad man. We do not associate. Welcome back, Swatchbox. We're just handing in some quests.
Allow me to be your guide.
Apologies for taking so long. I don't know. There are more important things than this stream, believe me. Take all the time you need. For now, we are just handing in some quests. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, handing in some quests. And then, I don't know, quite frankly. What level am I? Only level 16, jeez. Not out of 30, right? Since we were done handing in quests, I think it is time, unless we get a call from Kahoku, a guy I handed a quest in earlier. Unless Kahoku stops me, it is time to choose a main mission to do. Liara is at the bottom of that list. Definitely. She's probably still fighting off the space chimps, quite frankly.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is please.
I'm expecting another stream derailment. It's the jellyfish dudes. Yeah. It's a nice Hanar. It's been a while since they can't really fight on account of them being jellyfish, so it makes sense to me. So, I mean, like, if I were a jellyfish, I don't think I'd be fighting anytime soon.
Oh, this.
Cause that stuff. Oh my God, Colossus. That's an absolute yes for Garrus. That'll make him actually good. Oh, also, I got $1 million while you're away, so that's going well for me. I sold everything in my inventory, and now I have $1 million. So I'm happy where I am. And I just got one of the best armor type for Garrus right there. Thanks, $1 million. Yeah, I can buy absolutely anything. I'm buying some upgrades while I'm here. Yeah, I was bringing that up casually. You know how it is. I just sold all of my possessions and now I have $1 million.
Welcome back, EarthClan.
Show me what you...
What you got, bud? Got any more Colossus armor that I can use? Compare. You don't. Metagel upgrade. Ooh, Conrad.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
Shepard's quest making money seems to be going well. It really is. I'm like I'm selling all of my belongings. I am extorting people for money. Because, well, I'm not really. I'm performing a service for them, and then I'm taking the money that they receive, but I'm asking for more. Conrad, my man.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Hell yeah, Conrad. My man.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us.
I'm
back
just
home.
borrowing their money
They also say that
permanently.
You don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
Hell
I don't have a
yeah.
problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture.
Foreshadowing.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Oh, he's man. Oh my God, Conrad. I'm sure your life will love it. Who wouldn't want a picture of Commander Shepard? I absolutely know that I would. Conrad is absolutely fanboying. Conrad is fanboying. Just like
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop.
I
You
can
want many good supplies.
I can relate to Conrad in that sense,
you
I
will be
guess.
pleased, I think.
Me and Conrad are one and the same. Guardian 2. Bye. Who would blame him? Shepard is absolutely the type of person you want to
Hello
fanboy
there.
over,
Welcome to Moorland's
in
famous-
my opinion.
Oh, you.
Light armor Corian. Compare. It's a little bit better. Is that worth... Yeah, whatever. Hey, Tally, you're going to be in bright yellow now. Oh, never... Yeah, there you are. And like, of all the people to fanboy in this galaxy, Shepard is definitely the guy that I would choose. A guy this good at his job? Perfect. I'm pretty sure that's all of the hand-ins it is. The fan. It is back. Where? Sidium. Everything that can be handed in has been handed in. Now we have to go back to the ship. See if Admiral Kahoku gives us a call. Maybe we should give Conrad our number. Shepard should give Conrad his number. So if there's ever an emergency, call on Conrad.
In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong
Can be there for
security
us when we need him
presence
most.
in the area.
Come on, Shepard. Yeah. Do your little, like, shift around. Because you're impatient. In through the airlock. Enter.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in
Ooh.
progress.
Why does the person in a perfectly sealed
Log.
decontam suit
The commanding officer
need to be
is
decontaminated?
aboard.
Riddle me that.
Exo Presley stands relieved.
You think he'd be the one to call Shepard? I don't know. Like, person as reliable as Conrad Werner? I think Shepard would need to call on him more than Conrad would call on Shepard. Quite frankly. Let's go here. Let's go to Utopia. I mean, if I had a guy like Conrad on my team, I'd be calling him 24/7. Just to make sure everything is alright. And if I ever need a good picture of myself, well, Conrad's got one right there. All I need do is ask.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw. Damn, I hope you get this message.
Don't say swears.
It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance.
Cerberus?
They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part.
Cerberus? They sound important.
This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Once this whole thing is over, should we go buy Conrad a beer? Conrad is a comrade? Absolutely. The only reason Shepard is capable of doing what Shepard does is because Conrad is there to cheer him on. Give him the moral support he needs. Like, disregard the whole, like, whatchamacallit, allies and shit. Disregard all that. It truly lies in Conrad. It's like when Goku was creating the Spirit Bomb. Next, Amazon. It's like when Goku was creating the Spirit Bomb while everyone gave Shepard their energy. Conrad gave the most energy single-handedly. Conrad was half of that bomb right there. Did a week ago coming from the far side of the planet Alrumthur, Joker brought up the Normandy around and your satellite team picked up a small escape pod trapped in orbit. There was a long dead Turian inside along with a few personal items and a Prothean data disk. Poor guy. Ren Chateau, that is a funny name. I need heavy metals, game. Come on. God damn. Extra pressure buy him the whole bar for him. He's got the money to do it, so there is no point. There's no reason not to. Shepard needs to treat Conrad to an entire bar. He should, like, jumpstart his business. He should, like, buy Earth for Conrad. I mean, like, at the end, he's got to have that money, right? He's got to be, like, the richest man alive. Okay. Bintu. Map. Bintu is a fun name. Alright. Buy him his own private planet. You know, I'm actually kind of curious. Do you think this probably exists in the mass? That's what I was going to ask. Like, do you think if we were to ever reach this point in society, do you think it would just be possible to buy your own private planet? Because, like, one of my dreams is just to, like, buy a really fucked up snow planet, you know, where it's like, oh, there's a constant blizzard, it's super cold, and, like, build an underground lab or something, build an underground house there. But, like, above ground, it looks like it's just a little, like, shitty wooden shack with, like, fire heating and everything, but, like, underground, it's just, like, luxurious place with, like, aquariums, proper heating.
I'll follow.
I really like the concept of hidden Antarctic science. Whatchamacallit? Hidden Antarctic lab. Shit, I don't want to fail this. There. That's got to be one of my favorite things in this galactic universe of ours. Research facility. Oh, there's 3 research facilities. Do you have time for this? 10:34. Oh. Does sound really... You have this, like, giant blizzard going on above us. And then it's just, like, a nice, comfy, underground type place. It's all hidden and stuff. No one would ever know I was there. It'd be the ultimate way to drop off the grid. Absolutely drop off that grid immediately. I think I'll finish this planet up, however long that takes. I do believe this one is actually quite long. We'll finish this planet up, and then we'll call it quits, because it's getting quite late. The gamer hour is getting quite late. Secretive underground research labs, my beloved. It's true. Like, if you ever heard of Starbound, my main goal in Starbound is always to just, like, find a snow planet and make the secret underground base, because I long for it. I long for it dearly. There are a few children's toys and some ragged clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument, along with a Prothean data disk. I need one more of those. Yeah. It's like, who's gonna guess that, like, on this random planet that's always snowing, who's gonna look there first of all? But if they do look there, who's just gonna find, like, this underground bunker covered in layers and layers of snow? Meters and meters. Kilometers and kilometers of snow. Never to be found. I gotta have my, like, food, like, teleported to me, because that'll be a thing in the future, absolutely. Can't convince me otherwise. You can just teleport. It's like Amazon, except it just gets teleported straight to you. Hey, Rachni. Oh my god, what? Oh. I got sniped. Let's give these berries up this time. These berries. Yeah. You missed your shot that time. You learned the threat that specifically continued to one of the other labs. Alright. It's an isolated place, though, for sure. Even if teleportation doesn't exist by then, at that point, you just put your own kitchen, garden, and farm there. That's right. Can't be that hard to have a nice little garden. It'd have to be, like, perfectly timed, though. Like, I'd have to have that, I'd have to have, like, enough food to last until the crops become sustainable. Planning this out now. I'm gonna plan it out. So how long is it good? It's like a good season. It's like a month. A month before they start to, like, just kind of, like, sprout out of their seeds. And they're gonna, like, it's like a good 3 months before anything starts to bear fruit, as it were. I need to have, like, it's to be safe, like 6 months, a year's worth of food just to be safe. You know how it is. Because I need to, like, start planting. And then, like, a month later, I need to plant again. And then I need to plant again. And then I need to plant again. Plant once a month, have it all automated and whatnot, because it's the future. Shit sounds mint. Sounds like a fun old time. And like we have infinite water too, because like if it's a snow planet, I almost guarantee that snow is fresh water. Just melt it down, and if not, it's the future. We can get rid of the salt. It's the perfect living situation, quite frankly. There's no reason you wouldn't want to do this. Just make sure it's automated. Yeah, yeah. We're on the same wavelength here. In the future. In the future. Dropping off the grid comes naturally. Everything must be automated. Skip the big corporate scandals. I wonder how you manage power, though. I mean, like, if we have the energy to power a ship to get to the planet in the first place, you can probably just build, like, have some super reactor built that'll last, like, 1 billion years longer than I'll live. Know what I mean? Like, at that point, we'll probably have fission batteries and shit that just last forever. Way longer than we could ever need. Medical station.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Oh, sorry. But to answer your... Yeah, I think that's a thing, right? The thing with, yeah, the thing. Because they're Arctic, they're in the Arctic, they're researchers, and then the thing appears, shit goes to hell. I think that's the thing. But my solution to that is just, in the future, we're probably going to have a disease that only humans are immune to that we can just release on a planet to kill all life. And there you go. Problem solved. I have that planet for free. No chance of anything happening. Forever and ever. It only took massacring an entire planet's worth of species, if they're even there. And quite frankly, in the future, what's that matter? In the future, Earth will be gone. It'll be rendered into space dust by humans. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Pretty sure. Thing is a good movie. I never watched it, but I know it's one of like my sister's favorite movies. Scary from what I know. One of those like actually scary classic movies. I think this is the last base. Come on now. Ooh, a mini arachni. Oh, hi. Oof.
One last stop to make, Shepard. We owe Kahoku that much.
What would that be? You check for a pulse, but find out Admiral Kahoku is dead despite the ferocity of the creature he was sealed in with. There are no signs of traumas. The needle marks on his arm chest are different means of execution.
Shepard, over there. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Aw, man.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Poor guy. Never seen it before, and I'm probably too scared to, but the concept seems cool. It's a very cool concept. Like, the whole thing is, are you the thing? Because, like, the alien burrows into people and it takes over. So, anyone could be the thing at any moment. You never know. Like, I do believe that you can test their blood, but where's the fun in that? Where am I going? What? These dogs. Nephron, Columbia. All right. What time is it? What time is it now? 10:47. So, what am I doing? Jeez. All right. Well, now that you know that absolutely anyone, even your pet dog, could be the thing, I think this is a wonderful time to call it quits. We just finished that. We're not finished the entire quest, but you know how it is. Leave that for next time, and then I'm pretty sure we're almost done with the side stuff before more gets unlocked by doing some missions, some main missions. So that'll be nice for next time. Actually do a main quest, a bit of the main quest, which honestly, this isn't taking as long as I thought it would. What the fuck? 11 views? Jeez. What the hell happened? That don't make sense. Isn't the first thing that I can take control over a dog? I think the dog lives, right? The thing does the dog die? Due to the lack of the dog's remain or left and its whereabouts were largely unknown throughout the tool course. This is only as the end of the dog, now assuming it is seen by Lars leaping out of a window or running from the now destroyed station. It is the dog, is the first thing. You were right. And one of them apparently gets partially dissolved in acid. Not the thing. Yeah. You got your old 1982 practical effects. It's way better. What was that? Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell is in that movie. Does the dog die.com? Haven't been there in forever. I haven't been to this website in forever. Yeah, it's very charming. It's the peak. Edge runners. No animals in the show. The Watcher. Elvis the cat doesn't die. Wow. American Psycho. The Watcher, Netflix. Smile. Terrifier 2. I even know this website was a thing. Not surprised. There is a website for everything. Sometimes it can be concerning, but most of the time it is pretty cool. It's good old doggy. I just want to know. It's how I grade whether I'm going to watch a movie or not. I check. If the dog dies, it's an instant no. I pass immediately. I cannot handle that kind of mental scarring. I don't need that in my life. It's too emotional. Oh my god, hey. What? Is this Signadan? I think this might be Signadan. I'm not going to lie. They linked Susie Deltarune. Last stream. Nice. I always panic immediately as soon as I click on a thing, on a person's profile and their icon goes to NSFW. Chris does not get the banana canonically. In my world. My ideal world. Nice. Anyways. Especially while streaming. That is an instant ban. That is like, I am just deleted off the face of this earth of ours. And that is wildly concerning. I would be... This Ralsei gaming empire of mine would be gone in an instant. Quite sad. Anyways. This was fun. It's quite chill. Quite chill. Your records are wiped. Nobody will ever even know of your existence. You're right. I'll have to I'll have to be into I'll have to go into that snow laboratory I was talking about. It would be the only way I could possibly recover. But it's not the future yet, so it would be much harder. But I will find a way. Anyways. Thank you again for dropping by. Swatchbox. This was fun. Very, very chill. There was no tomfoolery near the end of this. This is a very, would not derail the stream at all. Not at all. It was completely, it was semi. Yeah, I would say that was like a semi-focused stream. So, thank you again for dropping by. I always appreciate it. Hope to see you next stream. I hope you have a good night and a wonderful sleep. Good night.